What's going on, everybody? It's Rock from Flip the Thrift. If you don't know who I am, I'm a reseller. I live in Pennsylvania. I'm originally from Philadelphia, but I actually live out towards Harrisburg area, out in the woods. We did live in the city for a little while, and it didn't work out too well. We did live in Florida also with me and my wife, and we have 3 kids together, and I have 2 stepchildren, which I basically raised. So there's a little bit of information about me, just in case anybody was curious. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go out right now. I went out yesterday, and unfortunately I was in a store for 2 hours that was half off, and I didn't know it, and I kind of missed a couple good items. And today I don't know if I'm going to be able to get those items. I don't know if First, I don't know if they're still going to be there. They probably will. I do a lot of suits, and a lot of people don't do suits, and I did find a Burberry suit yesterday, and I put it back. But anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of thrifting today. I'm going to take you guys kind of along with me. I'm not really going to, if I have anything cool to show you, I will show you, and from there, we'll just go straight to the haul video, and hopefully I find something really good today, because I really need that extra push, and it's getting to the point where they're going to lock us down again, where unfortunately we're gonna go through lockdown again, and everybody knows it's coming. Everybody's already panicking, and it's not gonna be too difficult for me because I have a lot of stuff that's saved, but we'll see. But anyway, let's get into the video. Alright, so I just left the Community Aid. That is one of our stores out here, and really good vibes in there. Really was finding some really good stuff. There's a brand called Samuelsohn, I guess is how you pronounce it. It's a really high-end brand. They do like bespoke. Bespoke is when you have a suit made for you, like made to fit. And they just cut the fabric or whatever, and they make the suit for you. So I did find a bunch of those in there. Yeah, go around me, Speedy Gonzalez. Speedy Gonzalez. I go too fast. I go so fast, I crash into you. Man, people are just in a hurry to die, I just don't get it. But anyway, they were also Loro Piano, which is the fabric, which is really super high-end fabric. If you ever find the Loro Piano fabric, which is usually at the bottom, on the inside of the jacket at the towards the bottom. It's not going to be like on the breast, behind the breast pocket, or on the breast pocket, whatever you want to call it. But I did find a bunch of them. I did see some current Hickey Freeman. Hickey Freeman is another really high-end designer brand. They make I think they just make men's clothing. I may be wrong. They might make women's. But anyway, we're going to follow with the whole video. I'm going to show you what I found. Really cool in there. Some I had to put back. I couldn't find, because a lot of them were separate. A lot of times you'll find a striped jacket, and you can't sell striped without a complete suit, because usually when you find striped garments, they're usually a combination, like a jacket and pants, or 3-piece with a vest. But anytime I see striped, if I can only find one or the other, I don't pick it up, because it's just going to sit forever. And the sad part is that one of them was a Loro Piano fabric, but it was a Hickey Freeman. It was only the top. It was only the sport coat jacket. If it would have been like checked, herringbone or tweed or something like that, then I would have picked it up. But since it was striped, I had to leave it. It hurt to leave it, but I left it. So anyway, let's get into the haul video right now. Okay, we're back at the crib. I'm in the dungeon, aka the basement, the dungeon, whatever. I'm going to show you guys what I picked up today. I did do pretty well today, in my personal opinion. I'm going to plug my phone in. Wow. Kill two birds with one stone. Alright, so we're going to get right into the video. Thanks for tuning in and staying tuned. Okay, so the first store that I went to was the Goodwill. I spent a total of like, what was it, $5 for these? It was $4.99. It was $4.99. Alright, I guess I could have passed on them, but they're in such good condition. I'm not sure which ones these are, but they're J's. They're in really, really good condition. They have like the speckled bottom. They're definitely youth, but they're like in perfect condition. They look like they were only worn, you know, maybe once. And they got some dirt in them, and they didn't fit, and they got rid of them. I don't know why they took the laces out. I have no idea why, but I would imagine that I can get about $30 for them. Maybe $35 shipped. So, not too bad. For $5. I figured sometimes I just don't like to leave the store without something. Especially if I was in there for a while. Okay, so now we're gonna get into these suits. We're gonna get into this brand called Samuelsohn. I need to research it a little bit and kind of see, you know, what the deal is. They were not all together. They were actually, a lot of them were separate, so I had to really, really look for the pants. Like, I found the jackets first, and I was like, okay, well, now I need to find the pants. This is a current label. This is what the label looks like. It'll say Samuelsohn, and then it says, what, 1923. I guess they're all made in Canada. Really good fabric. A lot of it is silk blend. A lot of it's wool, silk, and cashmere. Most of them had designer pocket squares. One I seen was a Robert Talbot, and it was an estate Robert Talbot pocket square. So, I mean, even his pocket squares seem to be, you know, really high end. This one is just a plain, nothing fancy, just a regular white, which I'm probably going to keep the pocket squares to use to take photos, just for photo reasons. Photo, I don't know what you want to call it, but this one is just a plain. This is obviously bespoke, is when they're made, when they have it made to their size. This is you can't really read that anyway, so that's fine. His name was Jay. Wow, so kind of, all right, so I guess it was Michael Boyd in Harrisburg, and I'm like 20 minutes from Harrisburg, maybe a half hour. So at first I only had the jacket, so not a bad pattern, really cool, really nice check, not real heavy. It's not a tweed, but it's close to one, but not really. This tag right here proves that it is definitely a bespoke, union-made, fabrication, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm going to cover up the name if I can. This is actually 100% wool. I'm going to cover the name up like this. But here it tells you all the specifications, all of the measurements. So this was actually this is a bespoke. Bespoke is something that you want to put in your title, you want to put in your description. You want to let people know that, because it's just a higher end. But it's going to have to fit a certain person too. That's another thing. But we'll see. They're all like a 38 short. They're not. It was not a very tall person, but still really high end. Really good condition. So far, so good. I don't see any buttons missing. You definitely want to look on the inside. You want to look for trouser stains. Obviously, that's probably the best way to put it. This is good condition, with the exception of one little stain on the pocket right there, which I may even be able to get that out. I may be able to just scrub that one out. That's just like, you know, who knows, just like a dirt stain. But so yeah, really, really good, really nice. These are not pleated, they are not cuffed. This is a current suit. I'm thinking somewhere along the line of $150 for the regular ones, and then the ones that are Laura Piana, I'm guessing that I can probably get closer to 200 for. I see people selling them new for like 300. So, but that's only one. There's only one sold. So there's not a ton of these out there. This one's good too. Inside pockets are good. This is called a bird's eye pattern. That's called a bird's eye pattern. These are also flat front, flat bottom. This is was not a very tall gentleman, but nonetheless, still do well. I don't care what the sizes are. I tend to do better with smaller sizes than I do with bigger sizes. People tell you to pick up these big sizes, and then I get a lot of lowball offers on bigger sizes. And you don't really expect that. You don't expect to get lowballers on bigger sizes, but that's what happens to me. So Samuelsohn, same thing. This is made in Harrisburg. Really, really nice. The fabric on this one is, these are made in Canada. The fabric on this one is the Super 130s wool. This is like really, really good wool. So this is a bird's eye. I'll definitely put that in. I know that suits are going to be long tail. They're always long tail because you're just looking for that right person. I may list all these suits and they may all have the same measurements because the same person donated all of them, whatever the situation was. But one person may buy all of them, so I could possibly sell all of them for like, you know, maybe $500 or $600. Someone might just offer me, you know, an offer on each suit, and I might take it, you know. So, but here's another one. They all have pretty much the same pattern. This didn't say Samuelsohn inside, but I know that these are the pants that go with it. There's no, I know that this is the exact fabric, but like I said, they're really good. A lot of times you have to really look at your suits. I mean, a lot of times they will have stains on the inside, and you don't want that. Oh, smack. All right, all the buttons are there. You got to check the buttons, the back pocket buttons. A lot of times they'll be lost. So some of these I had to buy like the coat and the pants separate, but it was okay. This is actually a 3-piece, so this is going to be worth significantly more because it has the vest also. This is going to look dope on the mannequin too. Like this is going to look good. Here's the vest. There's the vest. The fabric on this is this is a short too. Oh, there it is. All right, so this is a cashmere. This is a Super 170s. 94% wool and 6% cashmere. Super 170s. Oh my God! Like this is probably $1,000 suit right here. I'm probably gonna get a couple $100 for this 3-piece suit. Now, all of them are in really good shape. This one and this one is also, this one is a Loro. And this is a green label. I've never even seen a green label. Like, I know that this is new. There's the Loro Piano. It's Ing Loro Piano and Company. Fabric made in Italy. The fabric's made in Italy, but this particular suit is made in Canada. So the only thing is that there is the name of the person that owned the suit. I'm definitely going to put that in the description, but this is just a beautiful suit. Like I said, they are smaller. They're definitely smaller. These are all bespoke. These are all bespoke. These were all made for somebody in particular. So right there, there's 1, 2, there's 3 suits right there already. Now I know I paid under $20 for each suit. For the vest, I think it was like $4 for the vest. Like, they had things priced separately, and I wasn't really sweating it. I think think I spent like $140, but then I got a $40 coupon because today they were running for every $30 you spend, you get $10 off. So I got, all of these are $10 off. So I got 10, 20, 30, I got $40 off any time after December. So that works for me. So basically I only spent $100 on everything that I'm showing you guys. All right, so I did pick up this keyboard. I think it's an IBM. I don't know who makes this. It does say, it just says manufactured by Solid Year. It has the number, the model number is ACK590, but it's battery operated. It's also, I believe this is called the PS. That's a PS plug. Always get it confused with PlayStation because it's PS, PSN or PS/N or something like that. But that's the one plug, goes into the back. This is an older. It seems to be all there. The pieces are there. It's in really good condition, like really good. I guess I'll have to put the batteries in and see if that makes a difference. I don't know. I'm going to do a little bit more research on this. Some of these older keyboards sell for really good money. This isn't a super keyboard like where it has everything, where it's real big and it's like ergonomic or whatever. But I do believe I can get at least $30 for this keyboard. I paid $2.99, so we'll see. I wasn't going to pick it up, and I was like, you know what? It's probably going to sell. I'm just going to pick it up. I know that type of stuff does definitely sell. Okay, so here is, obviously, I paid up on this. I paid $30 for this, but this is, I didn't even look at the fabric. This was made in the men's store for Bloomingdale's, and this is an Armani, Giorgio Armani. This is a, I'm running it over with my wheels. This is a Giorgio Armani. So this is a good one. Definitely good. This is definitely real. There's the spares. There's a couple spare buttons. Here is the ticket. I don't know if that's a dry cleaning ticket or if that's a ticket. But this is in really, really good condition. And let's see what we got. Ooh. This is 80% wool and 20% cashmere. So this is a cashmere blend, Giorgio Armani. So I may be looking at closer to $300 for this. Hopefully it's a good size. Let's see if we can find the size on it. 44 regular, so beautiful. Just all in all, really beautiful. I do have another coat that I'm going to have to clean up. This is of no exception. It definitely has some, there's no, whenever you buy wool, a lot of times when you have to really look at the wool, this is definitely needs to be cleaned. I'm going to have to go over this with a lint brush. I'm going to have to spend a lot of time on this, but it will definitely be worth it. If I put an hour into cleaning this up, I'm hoping to get more than $200 for this. But, what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, okay, so this was a really, really good find. I wasn't going to pass this up for $30. It would have been better if it would have been half off, but I'll spend $30 to make $200. Like, it just makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Like, I know that now. It's something that I have definitely learned over the years of reselling. Sometimes it just makes more sense to pay up for something to make a lot of profit. Like, I'd rather spend $30 and make, like, $200 in profit off of something. It's just, that's a no-brainer. All right, so here's another one. Here's another Samuelsohn. Samuelsohn? I guess that's how you pronounce it. But, same thing. These were all made in Harrisburg. Somebody, probably like a businessman or somebody that lives in Harrisburg, maybe could have been a senator. I actually can look this name up and tell you who exactly this is. This was another one. This is another Loro Piano. So this guy spent a lot of money on these suits. This one I could not find the pants to, but I figured I can probably still get $75 just for the jacket. Only because it's a Loro Piano. Now, I think with suits and jackets and things like that, I think that it just makes sense for you to kind of make your own, not necessarily make your own price, but know the worth, know the value of what you have. and not just list it for anything just to sell it. If you know what something is worth, if you put the time into it like you have to do with suits and stuff, then you need to put a correct price. I need to come correct with that, basically. Because it's still going to take time to sell no matter what. You might as well let it sell at a really good price. What it's worth. If that $500 jacket, the resale value on that should be decent. So, but like I said, there's not a ton of listings. There's a lot of Samuelsohn listings, but there's not a lot of Loro Piana listings. There's maybe 70. So, this one is just a regular one. Another Samuelsohn. This one is just the jacket. This is not a Loro Piana. This one has a pocket square in it as well. I think this is the one. Yep, this is the Robert Talbot Estate. Hey, just this handkerchief might be worth $30. I just sold a tie for $40, so that's a really good brand. Robert Talbot is a good brand to pick up, especially if it's an estate or if it's best of class. Those are the ones that you want to pick up. Those are the ones that are worth the most. All right, so I paid $8 for this. I'm expecting to get about $50 just for the jacket. So, because I couldn't find the pants to this one. I looked everywhere. Somebody might have came in and been like, hey, I like these pants, and just bought the pants. It's definitely a possibility. But I think I should work on the Armani one. Kind of get that one going. All right, so the brim's a little bent there. I'll try to bend it back. Oh, I think it was already bent a little bit. All right, so this is a New Era. This is our old label. This is a New Era Pro design. I put Pro Model when I was looking it up, and that's probably why I couldn't find it. But this is a Giant. It's got a big old World Champions, so I'm guessing that's 10. That's 25. So that's Super Bowl 25. When I was looking this up, I didn't look that up. This was $4. I expect to get at least $50 for this hat, maybe a little bit less. So it's in really good condition, a beautiful patch. I didn't know that this was I think this is baseball. Authentic. The hundreds is huge. Headwear products. Blah, blah. The hundreds is huge in corporate. I don't know. I don't really know what the hundreds is, but I see the hat selling for good money, and this was brand new. So the only reason why I picked it up because there is not one like it. There's not a green stripe, pinstripe one like this, and it's brand new. Still has the tag on it. I think it was like $6. Yeah, it was $5.99, so it was $6. They're really pricing their hats up in this place. Like they're nuts. Okay. So another three-piece suit. This one, I believe, is a Samuelsohn as well. Let me see if I can find a tag in this one. Here's the tag. This one is 100% wool. There's the name, 38, 36 shorts. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this one is 100% wool. Really, really nice. Is it a super? This one's a super 130s. So, wow, it's a big tag to have inside. But here's the vest. It's kind of like it's a navy blue. The pinstripe on it it's not really a pinstripe. It's just kind of like a stripe. It's kind of like almost like curved maybe, or jagged. I think jagged would probably be the better terminology to use. Okay, so here is the pants. This was all together, so this wasn't a part. This is another one that I want you guys to look for. This one still has the pocket square in it. What is this pocket square? I mean, the guy has super expensive pocket squares. There's another one. Robert Talbot Estate. I'm probably going to sell these separate. These are silk, made in Italy. I don't know what the pocket squares go for. They're probably not worth that much. I can see them being worth about $20 because the ties are worth a lot. But this guy had money. He definitely had money. I don't know if he left any money in the pocket. Okay, so this is definitely all wool, 100% wool, super 130s. This is another one, another Samuelsohn, but this is another one that you want to look for too. It's called Lanificio Carlo Barbera. That is another really, really high-end fabric. So I'm going to look this one up. I didn't look this particular fabric up with this brand or look the fabric up at all. I know that this is really high-end fabric just from selling suits for, 4 years. So I don't know what this suit is worth. It could be worth $200. It could be worth $500. So I don't know. All I know is that they were definitely worth picking up. There was no way I was going to leave them. No way. It just wasn't happening. All right, so we had the suit, the jacket, vest. I'm going to definitely get these listed. So far, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 suits. I think 4 suits and 2 jackets. And then here's another brand that I want you guys to look for when you are out and about. Definitely a brand. These weren't together either. I had to look for the pants. Like, it took me literally like 2 hours to piece all this together, but it was worth it. For me to be in the store for 3 hours and make a profit of, I don't even know what the profit is on all this yet because I haven't really done the math. So when I was looking for another one to match up, I seen the Vez St. Laurent. I seen now the only thing with this one is this one's a little bit older. It's pleated, it's cuffed. It's actually not cuffed, so that's probably a good thing, but that is an old school cuff right there. Look at them slash pockets. That's some old school right there. That's really cool. Like, that's just something you don't see every day. So I don't know if that's going to be an issue, but the pants were $5. And the jacket was, this is made in Canada too. A lot of good stuff is made in Canada. Notice that. All right, so this is made exclusively for Dillard's. This is a double breast. Here is the label. So I don't know. I'm guessing that this is a really old label because I've never seen the black label before. But all in all, it's all good. It's not a big deal. This is a really, really high-end suit. It was probably like $1,000 new. I'm trying to find this was another one that was probably a bespoke, like a made to fit, because I'm not even finding, I don't even see, there's not even a tag in here that tells me what size it is, nothing. Wow. Okay. Not even, nothing. Alright, so here's a tag right here, and, okay, so this is probably not bespoke. It says Y20, dry clean only, 100% worsted wool, made in Canada. If there is a size on it, I'm not going to find it. Okay. Which really isn't a big deal because I have to measure it anyway. Active. Okay. Alright, whatever. Okay. Double-breasted. There you go. So that's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope that you guys learned a couple brands, learned some of the things to look for when you are out there in the field. And thanks for watching. If you like my content, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Peace out.